question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who'd that say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're gonna see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. Well, I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down, 49ers.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They bring a tight end in motion right. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun is Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now it's the Saints' all-time leading punter, Thomas Morstead, on to hit this one. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. They'll cobble together a yard there. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Hey, Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
For the 49ers.
On the return, it's Kendre Miller. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They're led by the 2nd-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw. But how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have elite arm talent.
Give on 2nd to Camaro. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Rattler setting to throw. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Rattler to the air now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start some murmuring. You might even hear a few boo birds.
He was brought
halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the Saints go in nickel, third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Pretty throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I can do yours.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now it's Purdy. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 31-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through, and special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Saints, nothing.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Jake Moody
out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25. This New Orleans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They're going to start on the ground with Camaro. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Second down, it's another give to Camaro. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Throwing from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Rattler. Into the hands of Olave. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give inside to Camaro. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll send out the punting unit. The Niners have Ricky Pearsall ready to return. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Gronk, to some good early results. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Complete to Brandon Ayuk. A gain of 21 yards. First down, 49ers.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Purdy. Throw complete to Juszczyk. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Justin Reed with the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play action now with Purdy. Searches from the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
On third down, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Complete to George Kittle. 38 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
My jersey. Ridiculous. Take him out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. First and goal, San Francisco.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Here's Purdy to throw. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
So now, here's third and goal. From the gun is Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 16-point ball game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Saints nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
49ers.
Here's Miller on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Saints offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
At the 42-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints. With it, 1st and 10. Rattler back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running behind center with Kamara. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rattler setting to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Rattler to the air now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing here just before halftime. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
For the 49ers.
Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Rattler. Screen here for Kamara. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 14
This dude
yards.
just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Kamara gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Rattler. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punting unit out now. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Niners take over first.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. What the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
A gain of 26 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's keeping it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
The tackle made by DeMario Davis.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. Purdy will sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Brock Purdy with the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. And what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
24, Saints 3.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Rattler. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time.
Spencer Rattler on the scramble. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Third down, 1 yard to go. He tries to sneak it. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They'll come up 1st and 10. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Jawan Johnson.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 39. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On the counter, McCaffrey. He breaks the tackle, and he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pickup of 2 here. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling. Like a great boxer, you never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a give to Garindo. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Saints' 24-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
A gain of 7 and a 49er first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Again, left side to McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
3rd and long for him here. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Moody knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jake Moody
out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. From the 31. Rattlers hit, the ball's out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 3.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
For the 49ers.
Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
It's a
The
game
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Saints 10.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
The onside kick.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Down behind the line of
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did, yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Escapes a defender. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
The 49ers keep running away with this. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New Orleans.